The old Mamba mentality. And LeBron was clearly thinking of Kobe last night as he, in his fourth quarter dominance, made a three from the corner and hopped on one leg as it was in the air and goes through the net, just like Kobe did. It was last night 1 year to the day that LeBron passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list to become the third all-time leading scorer in NBA history. That was the 1 year anniversary of that last night, which means, as many of us know, today is the 1 year anniversary of Kobe's death and his beautiful daughter, Gianna. It was 1 year ago today on this crisp, clear, cold Los Angeles day. It's in the high 40s, low 50s, which for all of us here might as well be the Arctic Circle.
It's cold.
Okay, so it was 1 year ago today. I woke up to go to the airport to fly off to South Florida for Super Bowl 54. And I remember looking out the window, and I could not see more than truly 20 feet outside my window. It was a very foggy day. And I thought to myself, I need to go online and see, is my flight taken off? Should I go to the airport even? Is my flight delayed? Because I don't know how the hell my plane's going to take off in this pea soup. Literally was my first thought when I looked out the window. Go to the airport because everything is, in fact, ready to go for the flight. It is not delayed. It is not canceled. I get to the airport, getting ready to board, and every single person that's in the terminal near the gate looks at their phone. Truly, almost all at the same time. There were a lot of buzzes, a lot of beeps, a lot of something. And I thought to myself, what's going on? And it was a text for me from a member of NFL Network. It's our buddy Charlie Yook, who is the, as he calls himself, the king of spring. He's in charge of all of the programming that has to do with the non-playing season, like the combine and the draft that's coming up. At any rate, he's like, Kobe, oh no. The rest of the terminal starts looking down at their phones and then gets on the phone to call a loved one to see if it's true, turn on the TV. Is it possible? Could TMZ be wrong? All the 21st century stuff that you think of when you get news that just is so horrifying to see on your phone or learn about and hope is not true. It was 1 year ago today that we lost Kobe Bryant. And I remember all week long in South Florida, Chris, you remember you were there. All of us were there for our week-long coverage of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Between the Chiefs and Niners. Nobody could believe it. Nobody could believe that somebody who would look down any type of adversity, any type of sneak attack on his well-being or way of living and stare it down. He would stare it down and beat it, that he could be taken so quickly. And with his daughter, too. With his daughter, too. And then you sit there and you just think to yourself about the seconds, I'm honestly, it's all just coming back to me right now. You think about how those seconds went, and his daughter's there, and other people and children are in there, and that helicopter that he was taking to go coach his daughter's basketball team. It's just so unfair, so awful, so dreadful. And there's no doubt in my mind that was in LeBron's mind last night. And I just, can't believe it's been a year. It's been a full year. Honestly, sometimes I think I just sometimes think we're going to see a Kobe tweet about, hey, congratulating the Lakers on winning the championship, or talking about something that is going on with the NBA, or obviously what he was doing at the time, building a company to be an entertainment extension of his brand. It's just unbelievable that he's gone.
I just think about the 25th, the day before, was kind of the last normal day, I think, especially for me.
Pre-pandemic and everything like that?
Yeah, because there's no COVID. It's not really a thing in the United States yet. We had just got to Miami for the Super Bowl. We're looking forward to what an amazing week that was going to be. 2 new teams in that game that we haven't seen in a while, the Chiefs and the 49ers. And I think about my son being a month away from being born, and none of the political stuff, none of the social unrest. It was just a Saturday. And TJ and I went and had dinner. We're talking about how great the week is going to be. And then the next day we have our tech rehearsal on our amazing set down in Miami for our Super Bowl week, our last with AT&T and an audience. And we're just walking to go get our credentials.
And then you found out.
And then we found out. And then everything since then in the last year has just been
upside down.
It's been upside down.
Well, I guess just the one thing I want to say here, because we will talk about Kobe with Michelle Tafoya, who has a podcast where she does a deep dive on a single subject. And in advance of today's 1-year anniversary, she spoke to a bunch of people in Kobe's life. She'll join us. I just want to say here to everybody, carpe diem, right? Live and seize the day.
Absolutely.
Seize the day and tell everyone in your life that you love you. Check on people that you haven't checked on in a while if you can. And that's just a first thought I had today when I woke up. I'm like, wow, I'm going to talk about Kobe today. We're going to talk about Kobe today and think about it.